On a cold winter night, 19-year-old Daniel missed the last bus home. The streets were deserted, and a thick fog covered the city. As he searched for another way home, he noticed an old train station he had never seen before. The sign above the entrance read, "Midnight Line, departure 12 a.m. Daniel checked his phone. 11:58 p.m. A train slowly rolled into the station. Its lights flickered. Its windows were dark. Yet dozens of silent passengers sat inside. The doors opened. A conductor in a black uniform smiled. "Last train tonight." Daniel stepped aboard. The doors slammed shut behind him. The train immediately began moving. And that was when Daniel realized something was wrong. There was no driver. And no one on the train was blinking. Daniel sat down nervously. Every passenger stared straight ahead. Not a single person moved. Not a single person spoke. An old woman across from him slowly turned her head. Her eyes were completely black. She whispered, "You're not supposed to be here." Suddenly the train lights went out. Darkness filled the carriage. When the lights returned, half the passengers had disappeared. But no one had left their seats. The conductor appeared beside Daniel. "I need your ticket." "I don't have one," Daniel replied. The conductor's smile widened. "Everyone pays." He handed Daniel an old paper ticket. On it was printed, passenger name, Daniel Carter. Destination, final stop. Date of death, tonight. Daniel's hands began shaking. The train entered a long tunnel. And something started scratching on the outside of the windows. The scratching grew louder. Scratch. 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 Passengers remained silent. Then hundreds of pale hands appeared outside the windows. They crawled across the glass, trying to get inside. A child sitting nearby pointed into the darkness. "They're hungry." Suddenly a hand burst through the window and grabbed a passenger. The victim vanished instantly. No scream. No sound. Only an empty seat remained. The train emerged from the tunnel. Outside stood a city unlike anything Daniel had ever seen. The streets were empty. Buildings were broken. Thousands of shadowy figures wandered silently. Every clock showed the same time. 12 a.m. Forever. The conductor announced, "Welcome to the city of the lost." Daniel realized the passengers weren't travelers. They were souls. Daniel discovered a book hidden beneath his seat. Inside were thousands of names. Every passenger on the train was listed. He searched desperately. Then he found his own name. At the bottom of the page was a message. "Escape before the final station." A loud alarm suddenly echoed through the train. The conductor was coming. And he knew Daniel had read the book. Running through the train cars, Daniel found a locked door. Above it were strange words. "Exit to the living world." Behind him, the conductor's footsteps grew closer. Slow. Steady. Patient. Daniel forced the door open. Beyond it stretched an endless black hallway. Thousands of ghostly voices whispered, "Run." So he did. Deep within the hallway stood a towering creature. It was over 10 feet tall. Its face was hidden beneath a hood. Chains dragged behind it. The spirits called it the Collector. It captured souls who tried to escape. The creature slowly turned toward Daniel. Its glowing eyes opened. And it smiled. The train screeched to a halt. A voice announced, "Final station." Every remaining passenger stood up. They walked toward the exit. Outside was a giant gate surrounded by darkness. The Collector waited beside it. Daniel knew that if he stepped through the gate, He would never return. Then he noticed a glowing doorway far away. A doorway leading home. Daniel ran. The collector chased him. The ground shook. Ghosts screamed. The doorway grew closer. 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 Just as the collector reached for him, Daniel jumped through the light. He woke up on a train platform. Morning sunlight filled the sky. Everything seemed normal. The station was gone. The train was gone. Only one thing remained. A yellow ticket in his pocket. It read, "See you again soon." And on the back, tomorrow's date was printed.